Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aaron, with Evolution Daily. And what I'm gonna be doing for you today is answering a question that I received from one of my viewers via email. If you guys ever have anything that you want to ask me, the easiest ways to get a hold of me are, one, to leave a comment in the comment section below. I look at all the comments. I pretty much respond to every single one unless you're trolling me. Or you can email me. It's aaron@evolutiondaily.com if it's something a little more personal or a little more in depth. So I got an email earlier from a guy asking me, he said, Aaron, should I be going out alone more often? And if so, then how do I actually go out alone? Now, I need to break this into night game and day game. So let's look at social norms. Throughout the day, when you're running around doing errands, when you're living your life, when you are walking down the street, when you're at the grocery store, all these different situations at the mall, typically you're going to be alone. Yes, definitely you sometimes will try to go with a friend or things like that, but you have to really get inside of the mindset of somebody who's actually just going out to live their life, and then you're approaching. So it's pretty typical to be grocery shopping alone. So honestly, I think that during the day, having wings with you is actually honestly just going to mess things up, especially if the girls are seeing that you're with a group of guys. They might just have things where they're thinking that you're doing it to show off. They're gonna have these objections where they're thinking like, what's happening right now? Like, why are you trying to pick me up right now in front of your friends? Things like that. And so again, just going with that social norm throughout the day, I think that you should primarily do day game alone. Maybe have one wing with you, but you're gonna have a code with your wing where essentially when you get into set, that wing kind of like keeps moving along or just stays out of it and you do your own thing with the girl. Now, when it comes to night game, again, talking about these social norms, it's not really normal for you to be out alone at night. It's not what the rest of society is doing. And so for that reason, I say, do not ever strive to go out alone. Honestly, I think that if you can have wings with you, then always go out with the wings. I don't think that you're gonna be using your wings as too much of a crutch, and so therefore you're not gonna get as good at pickup and as good at pulling girls at night if you're using your wings. Like, no, I think that more times than not, you're gonna wanna actually fit into what the societal standard says when it comes to night game. And what the societal standard says is that you're gonna be out with friends. So be out with wings, friends, whatever you wanna call them. Now, that being said, what I wanna do is I wanna transition this video into a very, very important point. And then I wanna tell you how you could actually create your own wings and how I did exactly that. If the options for you are going out alone or not going out at all, then obviously you need to pick A. You have to be fucking going out. Don't ever use the fact that you don't have wings as an excuse for not going out. So I have gone out a lot. I used to sort of buy into the idea that I should be going out alone, and so I would actually just like not hit my wings up. I'd go to other venues and I would go out alone. And not only that, but when I moved to another city for a little while, I was forced to go out alone. And so what you're gonna wanna do when you go out alone is you're gonna wanna integrate yourself into a group of people where you're not actually trying to game this group of people. So honestly, a lot of the times what I'll end up doing is integrating myself into somewhat of like a bachelorette party situation, or just like a big group of friends, a big group of girls, by going in, just showing not a lot of intent, just hanging out, asking questions, maybe just bullshitting a little bit like, oh, I'm new in town, what's cool to do around here, blah, blah, blah. Just not really trying to game this group, but then you're able to use this group as a home base. So then when you're actually going off and you're doing your approaches, then what you're doing is you're actually able to come back to that group and kind of rebuttal. And it's at a point where then when you have this group going for you, you're not feeling so alone. And then what you're able to do as well is then say that you met an Emily, an Adam, a Stephanie, a Chris. Then you bring this girl over that you're gaming separately over to the group and you say, hey, I want you to meet Emily. Emily's not gonna say, hey, I just met Aaron a few minutes ago and he's really creeping us out. She's gonna say, oh, hi, very nice to meet you, whatever. Then pull your girl away. And what that's doing is that's creating that social proof. Hey, this guy has friends. This guy's got people with him. He's fitting, again, into that societal norm. He's probably not gonna kill me if he's already got Emily and Chris and Adam and Stephanie as friends. He's probably pretty normal. So again, yes, you want to be your own man and you want to march to the beat of your own drum, but at the same time, you have to look at what society says is normal and understand that overall, this girl wants to be with a guy that is sort of going with the social flow. That's something I've run into a lot of the times when it comes to not drinking. Girls will give me shit. Why aren't you doing these shots? Why aren't you drinking beers? I've had girls buy me shots and I'm like, I'm seriously not fucking drinking that. Like, what are you fucking talking about? And in those situations, I actually just end up telling the girl, like, straight up in a very funny way. I'm like, I'm a fucking recovering alcoholic. Are you trying to make me relapse right now? Are you like attempting to ruin my fucking life? So all I'm saying here is that if you are going to go out alone, create this home base with a group of girls. A lot of the times, honestly, I end up kind of mingling with like a group of black girls. A lot of the times, a group of black girls, they'll end up like thinking I'm kind of like that crazy white boy and it's like really funny to them. And you know, we're just kind of being a little nuts. I'm dancing with them, whatever. But again, I'm not necessarily trying to pull. I'm going to use them as my home base to kind of come back, regroup, get grounded again, not feel so alone. And then again, even using those girls as social proof for my sets that are happening elsewhere. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, then you know that I used to work for Wayne Dating. And when I worked for Wayne Dating, what had happened is I relocated all the way across the country. I'm currently up in Columbus, Ohio right now, and I relocated all the way down to Miami South Beach, which was fucking incredible. But what did I leave behind? I left behind all of my wings and I left behind all of my girls. So I was going down there with just nothing. I had nobody to go out with and I had no regulars that I could call up to make me have that sense of abundance. It was starting from absolute scratch. And so what I want to do is just explain to you exactly how I created Wings and how you can too. So I ended up getting about a group of about 3 or 4 guys that I started going out with regularly down there. And the way that I did that was I went up to a couple of guys who I kind of saw were talking to chicks. Newsflash. There are guys out there that don't study pickup that are still trying to get laid. I know that's gonna blow your fucking mind, but not everybody is watching Evolution Daily videos and trying to put into practice different techniques and routines to get laid. Guys just try to fuck. So I saw a couple of guys who I noticed were going up and kind of talking to girls, and they would like come back to each other afterwards and then just stand there for a little bit and do it again. So I went up to these guys and I said to them, "Are you doing pickup?" I said, "Hey, what's going on, guys? Are you," in my video voice, I said, are you guys doing pickup right now?" And they're like, "What's pickup?" And so then what I did is I explained to them my world. I explained to them that I do pickup. I am a fucking coach. And I explained to them that there's this giant group of guys out here that's like really trying to fucking get better in all areas of life, but especially trying to fuck girls. And they were massively intrigued because why wouldn't they be? They're trying to get laid. And I'm telling them that there's a lot more to it than just going out and just kind of like hoping for the best. So essentially what ends up happening is now these guys are hitting me up regularly to go out with them. I'm hitting them up. They become my wings. They're already out doing this. This is what they do with their life anyway. They go out, have some drinks, try to fuck chicks. That's what a lot of normal guys are doing anyways. So what you can do is just when you see some guys who are kind of doing exactly that, go up to them and just say, "Are you doing pickup?" Maybe they'll say yes, and then maybe they'll say exactly what these guys said to me, which was, "What's pickup?" And then I explain it to them, and then they want to be going out with me, and they become my solid wings. And so that's how I then avoided going out at night alone. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really hope that this helps you out. And like I said, you guys can submit your questions to my email. It's aaron@evolutiondaily.com. Or if it's something quick and easy to the point, then just go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.